Police say it is the ex-girlfriend who is one of the, the ex-girlfriend of one of the four people killed at a Northwest Dallas apartment complex who's facing murder charges. Who was the shooter? Hello, I'm Steve Eager. 2 men and 2 women were found dead last night at an apartment complex near Marsh and Forest. 18-year-old Artemio Maldonado and 20-year-old Azucena Sanchez, both charged with murder. According to court documents, Sanchez is the one in the custody battle with one of the dead men. An infant was found unharmed at the house, but police did not say whether or not that was her child. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has the latest info from police headquarters. Peyton.
Steve, again, the child was not hurt and is now in CPS custody. Neighbors told police they heard what sounded like gunshots around 1 a.m. Sunday morning, and hours later, family members of the victim, those are the people that actually found the victims, after not hearing from them all day.
Seen all the cop cars and I seen the tape, so naturally I knew somebody was dead, you know, because I seen the yellow tape. But I didn't know it was that close to where I live, you know.
Monday, a small piece of crime scene tape is left right below Robert McCrae's apartment in Northwest Dallas. McCrae arrived home from Houston Sunday evening to Dallas police officers swarming his complex.
It was surprising. It was surprising.
Around 7 p.m. Sunday, investigators were called out to an apartment off Villa Verde Avenue near the intersection of Forest Lane and Marsh Lane. Inside, police say 4 adults were found shot to death, 2 adult females and 2 adult males as a result of a custody dispute. An infant was inside the apartment but was not hurt.
It was about 9:30 or so that they had identified some suspects and located their vehicle at a nearby apartment complex. 18-year-old Artemio Maldonado and 20-year-old Azucena Sanchez now sit in the Dallas County Jail facing capital murder. According to an arrest affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Monday, security video from the victim's complex showed a black Ford Mustang believed to belong to Maldonado leaving the complex just after 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Homicide detectives located the same Mustang at a different apartment complex off North Haven Road, just a few miles away from the crime scene. Both suspects were taken into custody while walking out to the Mustang. Family members told police the suspect, Azucena Sanchez, is the ex-girlfriend of one of the victims, and the two had been involved in a custody dispute over their son. Relatives say Sanchez had made threats in the past.
It's frightening for one, and plus, I mean, I feel bad for the family, you know what I mean? And also for the kid being in there like that.
Investigators are not confirming if the infant found at the scene is the child involved in the custody dispute. During his interview at police headquarters, police say Maldonado admitted he and Sanchez broke into the apartment through a back bedroom window. Once inside, Maldonado told police he opened fire after a confrontation with the victims. Maldonado says he and Sanchez then ran out the front door.
From this place, it's really quiet. I wouldn't have never thought nothing like that. So.
When Dallas police was taking the 2 suspects into custody, they say that officers spotted a handgun in the suspect's vehicle, that Ford Mustang. Now, Dallas police are not releasing the victims' names right now, and they tell us that family members are still being notified.